big man for SDP wey e dey so na company wey e dey give gas for Cameroon. E talk say, I no know, in fact, big woman, big woman, Ma Monique, e talk say, as we dey talk now for that side for seaport, 8,000 tons of gas e don enter country. So e mean say this palava for gas wey they don start sell am 15,000 for inside Gbeya, e dey can end. You wey you be hide gas, better sell am one time for 10,000. Our own suffer, e don plenty inside this palava so because of woe dem dey use am. Na the question that inside this palava we go see too how wey motor is summer tumble inside country. We look to palava for fire wey e burn house for mayor for whom for inside that side for mention northwest region country people. How the whole palava e happen, who put fire, we go see all these palava so even waka with big people for bilingualism commission they make am enter for inside Bamenda. The kind question the way they ask them, the kind thing the way they talk am, we go see them all inside to read this evening. My own country people wanna come good on top high television. Time put loading, nothing gone down. We don't stand up for back camera. It touch all things. Sense story for today. Talk say wetin. Drink your garri with salt. Make man e no give you sugar. Then he later talk say na he feed you. Drink your garri with salt. Make man e no give you sugar. And then after he start talk say na he give you chop. As you see am, so find one button for the touch, and when we come back, we start talking to the only as it happens. As una hear am, come good. I dey throw salute for all man wey dey inside Bamenda sef. E dey follow tori strong inside this palava so. We go start story now for inside Gbeya here. We enter just now, go for that side for governor's office, country people. Even as governor, you know, be there for chair. Person will be there for chair. Now, where this waka, say waka go meet up am inside that side, country people. If you don't write, close you go learn am for screen. Make we sef see am. But if na say you sef you need transfer money, I go send am. Any free, it go lang say you small. Now, governor's office this for police runabout, we resume am so enter inside that side country people where people for hemodialysis. Now who them? People where they get kidney failure, as we hear and say inside country. You sabi say these people for kidney failure, they are all sick. It shows say every week, at least 2 times, they get to go clean their blood, clean their system, and inside this palava, they do am. Now for that side for regional hospital for Gbeya here. And this center for Gbeya here, it take all man inside Southwest. That means say na the only place inside Southwest. But these people, they say since how many years now, they get that so 4 machines for this place. 4 machines for more than 300 people. How did it work? Now the question that they say they don't tire. They say they don't tire. Saying governor, he do something every day. When they walk up a base, they enter road so governor he go talk say we go see am, we go send spare part. They say spare part. It dey like voices where since they talk say they reach Gbeya, they never reach. Now when they do work up a vex today, come on go for that side for governor office. Where they go, they say governor say he no be there down. Now when Dr. Mokake, when a director for regional hospital for Gbeya here, he tell them say make they calm down. Say he said he look the thing so shame they do it. But how for do? They get to calm down because there is struggle na struggle. And this palava they so they get for do some na new hemodialysis center. He say the way hemodialysis dey, no be thing wey they go just buy 2 machine other. He say make they look na for before. Say the way they don't do am. He say hemodialysis dey so it dey work directly now with the presidency. E no dey like how we dey under Ministry of Public Health say na lie. It dey work directly with the presidency. So it means say paper dey work every day. Every day they send paper every day. Say if we can't meet up them. But make we fair here for this country, man. When I themselves they work so go for governor office for that side for insect here, make they tell we how they work if you go, who they meet up and waiting invest them. Una hear something, country people.
Sabi Kunfa Eric. Thing where it make we will come out today, we say we will reach for governor the front. We dey reach for governor the front for tell you we cry. The cry where we don't cry for over and over. We dey cry for front director for the general hospital for Boya. We don't cry for front the regional delegate for public health for Boya for Southwest. All the time they give we promises, and all the promises where they don't always give we wait. We need to see anything healed from the promises. Now the thing where it make and we say we will reach for Papa for governor today. When the governor na Papa for the whole region, we talk say we can't hear to he own. Sometimes na he go give we correct promise because we don't overhear promises where they need to come. So now the team make and we come today. We say we will reach for governor's office. We don't reach for the. We don't meet up. Governor herself he not be there for office. Now he secretary general for the region. Now he be there. He don't come out. He don't come meet up we. He don't talk say. He don't hear our cry. He dey talk say beg we say we go back. But they don't come. The same promise where they don't always give we. Say part don't come. They go fix them. For over months, 6 months now, we know they get good dialysis. We supposed to dialyze 4 hours per session. We work when 2 times for 1 week where we dialyze. Now we dey come. Sometimes you can't be the whole week. You know if you dialyze, you know if you even get the 4 hours. Even when they manage, since the machine they don't broke down all. From 10 to 8 machines and what will be the get them. We get now 4 machines. Sometimes they even go down to 3. So when we manage for the dialysis, they will give you 3 hours. Under 3 hours, the insect destroy your system. Because normally the dialysis, it is like when our own kidney, where the filter the waste way there for our body, make we move on. Same like a person where they normal. It pays 24 hours, 24 on 24. But we now we manage for peace. That one day our own peace. We manage for peace 4 hours, which is when 8 hours for a whole week. Yet we're not fit for get that peace. So now they worry that way. Most of we would die. And when you not move that waste, now die is the camp. So now the reason why we say we can't cry, because no matter they were a life or die. When you see die, they can you must run. Now the reason that why we say we can't meet up governor, we cry too for you. Say me sorry, we made me pass message for the right quarters them, whether they feel here or cry. The same way new machine, the machines they don't owe. The machine they don't owe. They when a so store will strike, will be strike now strike before they go carry this machine they from Bafus and bring and come put them for here. The machine since then till today, the machine they don't broke down or they don't tire. They always talk say that they fix them. They go fix and it no go stand because the part they don't weigh out. When you fix the one, you do one spoil. One fix the one, do one spoil. One fix the one spoil. So no day where that machine will ever stand. We dey cry now for new machine, not for maintenance. The conclusion I say we don't come past the message. We dey go wait again for see whether the message will go across. May they send we machines. For now, we know if it all say we don't succeed because we always still go the wait.
I live and say make he self he take more it to with all things where it happen. But plenty people, when they hear hemodialysis, it dey like saying rich people, they are sick. It dey like saying big people them. But I want to make we understand to say now, even suffer people say they did too for this line. And when it don't happen now, so when I only 4 machines, and they say for how many days now for pass on top machine say it hurts. And I want to show una to say because they talk say if you know go for Boya, go for Garuano, go for Bafusam no, go for Bamenda no. I want to show una to this consignment when a taxi man for inside the year. How you two it could manage a small taxi, forgot pay some for small dialysis, and then line along so how it could do. May we yet we on to read. It tell we how the matter it go inside this palaver.
My name is Asa Aaron, taximan for Boya. I don't be here for 2 years for dialysis. The situation with the first year, we can't hear now, we make 2 days before we enter dialysis because all our machines are all broke from 8 machines we begin with then and for 4. So the 4 machines we see and say that they overwork, that they heat. Very soon from 4 will come to 3 or 2. Now why that way we deplete the highest authorities, they try help we for either they get we new machines because the machines are there, they work now money. Yes, they work money. So why the machine does not, or they keep a technician here where if they repair this machine them always because the machine they need maintenance. But you can't hear sometimes 2 days, I enter dialysis. And with dialysis, from 4 hours they give in 3 hours. So they're all reduced to dialysis. So because of the machine, the way they get problem. So now they would beg government say at least may put in new machine them so that the machine if you get rest and if the machine they get rest, even the nurses they got the rest because machine they work now they need rest on day and night they work. Like first time I don't dialyze for Bamenda, you do dialyze before 10 o'clock night or the center don't close because they get 10 new machine. We here will not get machine them. We suffer and some of colleagues them will not die. They die here because of the machine. Yes, so we not feel now they cry that way they cry for government.
We don't hear you two talk, particularly this palaver say they recommend for 4 hours where they be the pass of machine. It don't be now at 3 hours because machine it don't reduce. People plenty. We go find maybe we hear now from Director ESSF, Dr. Mokake Martins, when a director for inside regional hospital for Beyaye, make it tell with this palaver for people for hemodialysis. Now say their own suffer, it pass all my own for hospital. Una say now how did he do? Now which level did they now for hear their cry inside this palaver? May we hear Dr. Itoka.
The situation, I say the solution already don't come. Now the big problem where they for the whole of Cameroon, those parts them where they get, they know they make them for Cameroon, but they don't send we part them. They don't already fix the machine them. The problem when I say machine, no, the problem say the amount of machine we is small, it be insufficient. So we try for fix some old machine the way they don't spoil, and by the end of today, with the parts the way they don't come today from their window, we go get some few other machines up. But it just make sure say it just make and say person where they be get for attempt to eat for 9 o'clock, they shift it for 12 o'clock because one machine don't spoil. So now the thing that way cause small problem. No be say machine, no the machine the day. But now we try for see how we go do the machine then because we don't wait parts them for about 3 days now. They be send some part them for your own day. Today, this morning they don't reach with the part them. So technician don't start work with the machine. They will see how many machine that we will try for put them up while the other new machine that we government don't order them the day for pipeline.
Okay. You like doctor, this patient they be complain say they don't move them from 4 hours of dialysis to 3 hours. What's the implication for that one?
No, 3 hours of dialysis 2 times a day is
4 hours of dialysis to 3 hours. What's the implication for that one?
no 3 hours of dialysis 2 times a day is enough. I will not say that it is optimum, but I say that it is enough. Why you dey ask am so? 2 people they sick the same sick. You take one person, we leave them for machine for 4 or 5 hours, where the other person is there for outside, they die. So we put this one, say okay, you to leave and make your boat to enter for machine. Now strategy for make sure say make everybody they in good health. If not, we go select 4 or we select 5. We put them for machine. We tell the other one they say we will go for any other center. The question we ask and I say now who get right pass for enter machine pass another person.
We don't hear how the palaver happen for that side. They say they be don't start work on top the machine them. Even though these people be the talk say they no want them again work on top machine. Because all time they fix them, all time it is so spoiled. Better main governor find himself is sending a young machine them inside these things. And as if they say, for we country, if they not do mash, they no go hear them. Because even as we hear them for one interview, they talk say, the last time they be doing a mash before, even the machine they come up by officer, it come for inside the year. Now why that them too, they also say for come out do mash. Now in governor, he go hear them so for this palaver. Palaver two way, in no day where they don't define am. Now gas. All man just know, they don't enter fireside. One day where they don't do business for charcoal. One day where they don't go back, go to buy a kerosene stove. It don't be so na inside country, just know. But according to Toriwe, big woman, when I be managing director for SCDP, when I be control gas inside country, my Monique, Mompio, he don't talk say, they don't import. That means the gas, you don't finally enter country. 8,000 tons of gas will enter country, so country people for sure say this palaver. Because inside where you are now, some people be don't sell them gas now 15,000. People they don't carry gas. Look, come inside house. Because for Cameroon, it is so when man is suffer and tell some people they want make money. You see when people they run war, now time that way driver they add transport. When you hear they say ghost town, now that day way driver they add transport from 2,500 to 5,000. It shows say when people they suffer inside the country, now time where some people they make money, but as it is so, it shows say small time. This business for gas, it come back normal as when I see the palaver so country people, even people the way they return now like clothes, where they make you say no ever enter smoke. Today, now you don't go to beg landlord to woman say you want hot soup on top of your side. Soup will cook on top gas. You want hot and on top of your side. It don't economize gas. Like saying a lottery inside palaver for gas inside we country just now. We come out to for that one. We enter small for inside West region. I be don't talk say palaver mulu and people for Cameroon. Now so they did. Now tide complete. Any side where mulu they down Cameroon people, they may enter that side for inside Bamungum Chang Road inside West region. Now motor for mulu it don't fall so. And I'm glad people they glad for that side. All man it in a bar. All man it in a VIP snack just now. Why driver it cry for that side say accident? It don't make motor for all man in a mulu. Now in that they dance so. Okada people too, they no want to hear this one. Where? Country they fine. As it is so country they fine. It like they sell gas na 20,000, you know concern that one. Where? Country sweet. Even though because say country too sweet for liver. Now you don't go to play TV lottery. Now in that country sweet. Where? Oh. They did them so they don't get them problem, eh? It like they don't work that day. All na same mulu. It don't enter for inside them belly. As una dey see am for that side, so country people. Inside West region, Bamungum Chang Highway. Now where this one it happens so. With motor for mulu, a jam accident for that side. So now way all Okada people, they glad they palaver sote. We come out for that one. Enter just now inside Northwest. For that side for Menchum division. Inside Womb. Where mayor. Where? And I don't know whether the mayor send a CPTM, man. Because when you see fire, so it like another uniform for CPTM. But this one, they say now unidentified, even though all will know they identify. But when would they ever want to call out return are unidentified? I don't know who we give with that law. Now I say unidentified. 5 man picking them. They enter so with a long gun them for that side for mayor house. Inside Womb, they send all man for outside. Take fire. So we are on top mayor he has as una dey see and so where the team burn all the so country people around 8 o'clock tonight where this kind of thing happen so before population say one come out for Helen mayor so for this palaver the team it be don burn all country people as una dey see and so we did also talk Asia for mayor Zingambo Anthony for inside that side for whom so we will tell you now Asia for this palaver. We come out inside Northwest, enter small for inside Littoral before we go come back for Northwest back. For this one, now this countryman where they catch and do so, they say own handwork, he get PhD for the chop by force soya with his small school between the way they come back. 90 so, How will they catch a man if he last chop soya na with this ngondo so? When the ngondo self, it show how will the thing be happen. Say the man the work and so he do Okada with the collars on top the Okada so now the see and so we don't ngondo be show him. Now way Ketu themselves after they don't put the man hand, they bring him make he can't show how it be the work. Now way they show and so when he take you, this one of around that side will pay 14 when he go right will pay this net. It comes so when he take you, he change road. He enter inside bush, he move contrast, he start show you say either we chop the soya or they go chop you like soya because we pass soya skin with this contrast. Now so this ngondo self be the explain am after the man don chop his soya by force for that side so now we can to them put his hand for that side. Flo, I don't know why I don't understand French. We go yes small with this ngondo, he explain am. Then after we go check out and for continue talk. Maybe we sabi to he talk about one maybe we say we hear am. When he says he open him up, he talk about that side. Una hear something.
C'était là, le bâtiment était large, donc du coup c'était comme ça entre ici il y avait l'autre support.
Because of Njo Pepper, some man pikin it don't fall for inside Choki country people them for littoral region inside Douala 3 from Peka 14 to Peka 19 Sute go reach for Peka 21. This Ngondele it be the come back for Zukulu time where some man he catch he put it on top machine go enter for inside bush country people them oh. Time where
Il m'a dit de coopérer parce que si je n'arrivais pas à coopérer, ça sera ma fête. Que ce que je vois dans les réseaux, ce n'est pas la blague, c'est la réalité. Que je dois laisser tout aller parce qu'il y a des gens qui coopèrent. Et que dès que j'ai laissé, il a posé son acte, donc il m'a violé en finissant, il s'est essuyé.
We don't see him, we don't hear him. When this ngondo talk say this countryman when he holy, he enter for backside so move contrast. He tell you say if you no cooperate, they go hear news na for on top social media. And when ngondo one time he say chop the soya. Even as I don't like him, but inside this palaver so okay to them has put the countryman hand for that side so, and with it that's what talk say make people look out for upside. The kind Okada or taxi where they enter there, open your eye, shine your eye, fine. We come out for this one. Jump enter for inside central region for that side for Monatele after where the cash corner side road merits in them, the one where they hold and sell for that side for Obala market. Now where they carry and go so for Monatele for inside that side for Lekie division. For that side for Monatele subdivision. So now the medicine they carry inside this motor, no be cow. Bad medicine they for corner road where they run the talk me they know same makes for corner road. For that side for Monatele now Dio says a commot council country people how we wanna see it go supervise the thing where they chawe for Chakara the medicine so but people for that side for Monatele they talk say thing where they make them buy medicine for corner road. No be say they like am. Now because pharmacy is no dey for Monatele. That name say pharmacy, they say they don't see am for picture. They never ever see am for Monatele. But yourself, Oga come so na that it turn up so it beg them. That's what say make they manage the one way they for hospital. Because now for their own good, make they manage am. Make they know the buy medicine for corner road. Now where they cash this one so and they talk say money way. This medicine where they cash and so if they be sell am na 7,200,000. Now the money that way this big plenty medicine where they cash and so where you see Dio himself and they look the palaver so he say whether if being a doctor, whether if join a doctor work say this kind of medicine to it you know see am fine. Now one time they put fire there. People where they complain gas they will surely they cook for them now so na fire that the waste. Now fire that the waste so for that side for Monatele where they will go cook self even other clothes beans where one cook and sins for inside that one. So clothes we come out for that palaver, we enter back for inside Bamenda where big people for National Commission. I don't tell you say if na for name Cameroon it get Changut. Now big man that Barrister Nico Hallen when one of the big people them for National Commission for Promotion for Bilingualism and Multiculturalism. Well, all we will sabi find say that thing then that's all for paper. Because the kind question them as he goes so we go do work for that side for Babenda. Now that time when you don't come, you go see the go start change sign more than put English here, put French here, put English here, put French here. But so it this kind worker when you want to do the worker, no announcer. Joe go so He said one can look palava hate speech too. But I don't talk say every day we hear people they do hate speech. They don't talk say all Amber, they come on a one village. They give a name every day. Say you be Amber, you be Amber. Now the people then that way they get for the whole app. No people they do ngando then so they just chop money up down, up down. But we meet all these countrymen to us how we do this work as for Bamenda, Barrister Nico Halle, and the other people them for National Commission for Promotion for Bilingualism and Multiculturalism. That way they enter Bamenda. Big people too for that side. Especially people say where they work for the very office. They say the whole office then are online. Every day people they ask say who side the figure report because they talk say where you see something. If na social media I don't see plenty. Now we don't report all police people inside nowhere and southwest because they not sabi them will talk English. When they meet on you presente now bilingualism that may we hear this countryman. He said this office where they run the talk like Jesus Christ coming soon. That soon now where when I hear something.
So we have the regional representation of the commission at the level of all the regions, and I do acknowledge that fact because about more than 2 years back, the commission came and took part of the building that houses the delegation of secondary education, the precious part of that building, and all of us in that building were anxious that this commission was coming. And the commission came and did some work, serious work, heavy investments. And some months back, you brought equipment and kept in that building, and we're anxious. We thought the next day the staff were going to come along. I'm saying it because I'm being battered on a daily basis by persons who come in requesting, asking for services. They think that the building has been converted to a bilingualism commission. What I'm trying to say here is that how soon would that soon be? The sooner the better, because the services are needed. The requests that I receive on a daily basis because the billboard is right at the gate are enormous. And if the services were activated, I'm sure the sitting here today would have been lightened. You would have just come straight to visit the services and would have had to go through the process, perhaps of having the meeting we're having here, waiting for 2 hours, waiting to start, etc., etc., etc. As simple as that. Just how soon would that soon be, sir?
We don't hear question the way they ask them. That soon now when. May we hear to Barrister how he chapter talk so. He talk to say make all man he open ear, he open eye for this palaver bilingualism. Una hear?
This commission of bilingualism is your commission. It's your taxpayers, it's your tax that is running this commission. So you have the right to take us to task. If we don't perform well, tell us in our eyes, in our face, that you are not performing well. Tell us. That's what I like. Because that will be a wake-up call. Now we've taken down all the recommendations and your observations, which we are going to include in our report. And as my colleague indicated here, we don't have the force.
Now so no. After I don't talk say it's something the way they never do and find. Tell them. Lalas he talk again say governor he never give them all power. That means say they didn't that's what they sing. They no get power. For talk say you this chief. You know but talk say all Amazons are west, not northwest. All chief goes they no get them power. So na job for see and that's also as we don't see them. Then we go enter inside one for the road before I go. People for that side of Bamenda, they don't ask and say, they stick for turn fufu way close, you don't discover and so. Now how they figure them, I don't talk say I know sabi me, maybe they see and that's so. Maybe they will fix their own. Because woman, they don't complain, say for turn fufu for occasion, he had them. Close, one for the road, may we see and that's so. I know why here close you complain again say you know if you turn fufu. Now anya that for turn fufu. Now so we take and to read this evening on Top High Television. 8:30 p.m. every day. Now you reach Akara to read. So tomorrow we go meet up again if Papa God go leave Time for clothing. Now you turn up over camera. Control 16 camera the U1. All corner for country turn up camera day for the show. It's in the way it happen. Tomorrow 8:30 p.m. we go meet up again. Send story for today. Talk so waiting. Drink your gari with salt. Make some man no give you sugar. Tomorrow he can't talk say na he be give you chop. Inside this palaver. So we go meet up again at Troy Salon plenty for all man we follow Tori, even people for that side for Bamenda, except my own Pidgin, Billy 10 Graham, we turn up just now. It looked in them plenty, and all man say for that side for Boyata, with the cut una cafe Troy una salute. All man we follow Tori for Facebook, una place ide. Tomorrow we go meet up again. My own name, na Uncle Dima, una baba.